What's good, y'all? Thank y'all for tuning in to Full Court Entertainment Podcast. As always, it's your boy Sean Dale, GQ Tuesday. I got my main man with me, Shell, Sneaky Sam. Don't trust him. So yeah, bro, pretty much you want to just talk about how we seeing crazy scoring highs in the league. And we got we got people going for like 73, 80, 60, 50, 40, 63, back to back to back. It's like soon as one person score hella points, it's like everybody else in the league try to go for it too. Like that, it'd be the same night too, and then like the following day, and like it's like soon as it happened, like everybody on alert that can score, they get to going out. So you pretty much want to just ask. He was asking like, will we ever see a 82-point game? Take it.
I think we will see an 80 point, 82. I think somebody will break the Kobe record this year. I don't know. But with how people are scoring, with the spacing on the floor, I think if I had to choose a player, it might have been Luca. And another thing, Luca showed me that game against the Hawks that we probably won't see another 100 game. I think I'm not another 100 game. I think we'll never see a person drop 100 points. I know I see some people talk about, oh, we can see somebody dropping 100 points in the NBA again. I was like, I mean, Luca just really showed that Luca was efficient. It's not like he was forcing shots. He was like, I think he was like 13 for like 20 something around there off the top of my head. He hit like 7, 8 threes. I think I'm gonna say seven, but the game has to be close. The game was close, and he was only in seventies, and the game has to go into overtime. I feel like seeing it in like regulation. I don't think so. I just don't believe we'll ever see 100 points again. But I will. I think we will see 80 from Luca, from Devin Booker, probably even Joel. I maybe not this year, but I can see maybe in the next 2 years. Sure, I'll probably say next. I'll probably go with next year. We can see that. But
Wait,
these what?
clarify for me. You saying we will not see 100-point game? Like, why are you saying we won't see it?
I just, bro. Basically, you just got the game has to be close throughout, and then you basically got to go into like double, probably triple overtime. We don't see a lot of like triple overtimes, and basically that person has to have the ball all the time throughout. Like I just don't see somebody dropping 100 points.
So you
I
saying
really don't.
so you saying it can happen if it's overtime, but you saying it won't happen if it's a regular like regulation
If
time.
it's in if it's in regulation, it won't. It definitely won't happen.
Ain't
But if
overtime
there,
regulation though?
huh?
Ain't overtime regulation though?
No, what? That's overtime.
I mean, because it's regulated time.
No, it's not though. If you work 40 hours in a shift, isn't that your regulation time throughout the week? If you go to 41 hours, that is considered overtime,
It's
right?
still it's
But
still
that's
time.
overtime.
It's
But
still
that's
time.
but that's overtime though. Is that
I
not overtime?
It's overtime, brother. You got it. Go ahead, could finish. I don't want to cut you off. Take you. I just want to clarify. So you saying it could happen if it's triple overtime, but it can't happen if it's just regular 4 quarters.
No, I don't think so. I just don't think so. You basically gonna have to dominate the ball all throughout the game then. Like that's what's gonna have to happen. And
Kind
it's
of like
rare. It's
how
really
niggas play
rare that we
already.
see a 70 point game like this, that the game was close throughout. Usually when somebody drops 70 or like 60, they probably blowing them out and then they rest through the fourth
I mean,
or
Devin Booker.
middle of the fourth. It's
Dev,
rare that we see it like that.
Devin Booker went crazy on the Celtics. That was one of them chances where it could have seen. They lost that game.
You think he was gonna get 100 points?
I didn't say that. I said we seen where a player had. I'm just saying like he had a high caliber amount of points. But that's all I'm saying. It's still on you. Go ahead. My bad. My
No, no,
bad.
no.
For
I'm good. No, I'm good. I'm good.
I ain't gonna hold you. G. I feel like we will see 100-point game. I think it's definitely possible. I don't think it's that like crazy to see or do because honestly, I think the NBA finna have a big change. It's gonna be a big change to like the old heads and to maybe like a few like young people watching. But overall, I've been said this. My prediction. I said this like 4 years ago. I said they just have to extend the game and cut the. They have to extend the game and they have to cut down the amount of games in the season. It's just gonna be a numbers game. They're gonna extend each quarter to about either maybe 4 or 5 minutes, the game is going to get longer and they're going to cut the season down. So I think with that happening, we already seeing like players typically go off of crazy high numbers and the coach pulls them. I think though, honestly, because Dame Lillard already said it on the Old Man in the Three podcast with JJ now. He pretty much said, yeah, I think it's real possible to score 100 points. All you got to do is just stay in the game. It was like, it was a lot of shots that popped out. It was a lot of calls I didn't get. He was like, it's real possible. So I'm not going to hold you. I really think, though, especially when you get all these players that's they talking about, oh, the 65 game rule is stupid. Boy, I just seen Ben Simmons miss 3 months and then talking about now his knee hurting. He getting paid $37 million. He should go to $40 million. I mean, I get it. Getting hurt. Y'all got 65 games. You know, it's like it's messing up y'all award, messing with y'all money. But you got to think about the fans. Y'all, a lot of y'all don't be out there. Yeah, I get it. You know, people get hurt. But a lot of y'all don't be out there. Why would the owners want to keep letting that go? Y'all want to cut the season down and keep the bag? No. Extend the quarters, cut the game down. Boom, you see 100 points. That's all it's gonna be. That's what's gonna happen. I ain't gonna hold you. I think it's a couple of people in the league that could drop 100 points. I ain't gonna hold you. I think Donovan Mitchell, honorable mention. I don't know. I think he close to maybe getting a 80, maybe a 90. I think it's possible for him. I think Luka could get like 102. Joel, his bitch ass, he could get like 115. I ain't gonna hold you. If Bron was still like in his youthful prime, Bron get like 98. I ain't gonna hold you. Dame get an easy 103. I ain't gonna hold somebody like a Kyrie. Kyrie could get 101 Dalmatians. Who else I think could score 100 points in the league? Like if we being legit, these guys go hoop. Basketball is played at a much faster pace. They've been playing it longer. They know their spots. It's more fouls called. More people taking the three. Players shooting efficiency has only gone up. Let me think about who else in the league to get 100 points. Because Luka, Joel, Donovan Mitchell, Book could do it. KD, if KD has some stronger ligaments, I really believe he could do it. But I ain't gonna hold you. I can't name them all off the top of my head, but I definitely think that it's hella possible, and I think we will see Wilt record get broke. Like honestly, because who was that? Phil Jackson said when he pulled somebody that was going crazy. He said it's just some records that shouldn't be broken, and he only pulled Bro out because he didn't want the Wilt record to be broke. What type of hating ass shit is that?
I don't know when he said that. I have no clue. I truly don't.
It's cool, brother. You can always Google that shit. But yeah, bro, that's what I think.
He played 45 minutes, basically the whole game. 25 for 33, 8 from 13 from the three, went 15 from 16 from the field, and he only scored 73 points. So that means if it goes into like double overtime, triple, I think it might be possible. But if we're going into regulation with a 48-minute game, I don't see it happening. But 82, that's definitely possible in regulation. That's definitely possible.
82, I mean, come on, nigga. They force-fed that ball to Kobe for 81. They force-fed the fuck out of him. Gordon Hayward intentionally was finna do a lane violation if he missed the shot so he could shoot it again. Come on now.
Yeah, Kobe dropped 60?
No, that was his last game. The last game with the Lakers.
You said Gordon Hayward, so I was thinking when he dropped 60.
Yeah, with the 60. I think he dropped the 81 on.
He dropped 81 on the Raptors.
Yeah, the Raptors when old boy was there from out south, Jalen Rose.
That's what you're talking about. Like, I agree though. I think Donovan Mitchell could do it. I think Devin Booker could possibly get 80. Luka, he was the closest. He can get it off the top of my head. Kyrie. He can. And will I put my money on him? Probably not. Honestly, off the top of my head, that might be it.
You don't think Joel could do it?
Oh, forgot about Joel. Yes, Joel. He can definitely do it. Like, if that game was close against the Spurs, he probably gets 80. Not gonna lie. But Luka, that game was close throughout, and he still didn't get the 80.
Didn't Cat just have a crazy game like this too? Didn't Cat just have a crazy game like that? And his offense ain't even been.
Yeah, they force-fed him, and he was just he force-fed him, and then coach put him on the bench in the last 2 minutes. But they was force-feeding him, and he was just bricking.
He was dead. You know, when you tied in a motherfucker, it is hard. Your arms be dead shooting like that.
Can Dame get it? I wouldn't put my money on it, but I think it's a chance.
I ain't gonna hold
He
you.
not in my top three. I'll say that.
You know what record I really think Dame, like if I had to, you know, they gonna do like a career wise bet, like for his whole career. I think Dame one of them guys that can hit 15 threes or more in the game. I think he
I
one of
can
them type
agree.
of
Yeah,
players.
I can definitely go with that because he's definitely had. I think he's definitely had gained multiple games with 10 plus threes. So I'm on board with that.
Clay got the record at 14, don't he?
Who?
Clay got the
Clay?
record at 14 threes in the game.
I think so. Off the top of my head,
Mm-hmm.
I think so. But yeah, basically regulation.
Hell yeah, Clay got
Yeah,
that bitch. He got it at 14. He did it in 2018.
damn, that was a minute ago.
It was. It don't feel like it, but I ain't gonna hold you. But he was gone for like 2 years though. So if he probably would have played a little bit more, like when his body was more youthful and not had the injuries, he probably would have broke his own record. He probably would have got the 15. I ain't gonna hold you.
There's a chance. Yeah, there's definitely a chance. I agree with that. But yeah, 100 points. Nah, I'm not going with that. I'm not going with that.